Joe. Hello, hello. Just getting myself organized here while I wait for a few people to hop on. If you're just hopping on or you're watching the replay, I am Madeline and I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. And tonight we're going to be working on the Pantry's open transfer. We're going to use a couple parts of it, so we'll wait for a few people to hop on and we'll get started in about 3 or 4 minutes. In the meantime, I am going to start working on my chalk paste and get it ready to go while people hop on. And when you're hopping on, if you're new, let me know, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. And then, yeah, you are the first one, babe. My husband's on. Hold on, let me get some supplies here. All right. So we'll wait for a few more people to hop on. I know they're waiting for me. I'm a little bit late tonight, about 15 minutes. Normally I go on at 7:30-ish. All right. Oh, I'm not going to do that right now. All right, so I'm going to move this aside. And what I'm going to do is, hey Tina, I'm going to start working on my chalk paste and just give it a little stir to make sure that it's about the consistency of sour cream or yogurt. And you want to make sure that when you do your chalk paste, anytime you use it, even if you used it the day before, you want to give it a little stir and make sure that it's about the consistency of sour cream or yogurt. This is perfect. So we're going to set that aside and put the lid on it and move on to the next one. Uh-oh, I don't think I have any towels up here tonight. That's not good. All right, well, we'll just punt. All right, so here we go. Oh, I'm up to 7. Say hello. Little crack in my in my voice there. Say hello if you're just hopping on. And let me know where you're watching from if you're new. And I'm Madeline. And I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. And I'll say that a few times for some of you that are watching. Just in case there's people that are just hopping on and they don't know who I am. And tonight we're going to be working on the pantry is open. We're going to do 2 signs. They're going to be reasonably quick, so we don't have to worry about taking up too much of your time, but we have a nice little group going here, so welcome. Hi, Elizabeth. All right, I have to go grab a towel. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourself. Where is my towel? Sorry about that. I have nothing to wipe my hands off with, so I needed that. All right. Shauna's here. Samantha's here. Pam is here. Elizabeth, Erica. Hello, everybody. All right, so let me wipe this off because I just got the wrong end of it done. That was pretty clever. Hey, Shauna, I saw your response. I don't know why it's not letting me reply all of a sudden. Every once in a while it doesn't let me reply. But my answer was, send me at Venmo and then I'll get it out to you. Hopefully that answers your question. All right, if it doesn't, we'll talk more about it. So now I'm just mixing my chalk paste. Oh, thank you. You know, Elizabeth, my hair is so out of control and so beyond that I just need to pull it back and get it out of my face. I feel like my hair grows this way. Does anybody else have that problem? My hair does not go this way, it goes this way. And I don't know. Was watching your locally grown video and had to stop and, yeah, hi Connie. You again, you're back. Awesome. Your mother didn't scare you away, I didn't scare you away. Now I remember who you are. I'm pretty good with names. I can usually tell if somebody is new that pops on. Most of the time I can kind of figure it out. I don't want to use this. I'm going to use the grayish. All right, so tonight we're going to be working with our, what is that? I finally saw I don't have Venmo, only Zeal. Okay, we will figure it out. I can send you a PayPal invoice. How's that? We're talking big bucks here, $10 whole. There is a small bundle. If anybody that's in my VIP group hasn't seen it yet, you are welcome. It's one that I'm just going to have up all the time. Especially when new people join my VIP group, they may be interested in purchasing it. So if you haven't seen it yet, it's just some small supplies and a few little sample things. But if you want to check it out, just let me know if you're interested. It tells you exactly what to do. So I'll quickly talk about my VIP group while we're waiting. Just a minute. I need to get this chalk paste into this container. My VIP group is my preferred customers, hostesses, potential designers, people that just love to craft and want to see a whole bunch more and all that kind of fun stuff. So I have all kinds of sales specials in there. If there's a sneak peek that I can show you, I usually will put it in there. We play some games for prizes, and I'm actually working on a game for this month for just my VIP group with some prizes and things like that. So if you're interested, you can type VIP in the comments. Even if you're hopping on the replay, type VIP in the comments and I will send you the link. You have to answer the questions because it doesn't like it when you don't answer the questions. It's harder for me to accept you in. I might have downloaded Venmo, not sure. I can check after. Not a problem. We'll figure it out. So if you want to join my VIP group, you're welcome to. And just type VIP in the comments. All right, I have enough graige. This is the graige, and I don't have the actual container of it. So I have a couple of paste packets of it, sample packets. So I'm just going to mix this up real quick so we can use this along with the white, and then we're going to get started. So just bear with me just 1 second while I get this ready. So when you start buying, if you buy any of the chalk paste and you use it up, some of you that are going to be doing a lot of stuff, make sure you save your jars because you can mix colors. And these jars are great to be able to mix a new color or, like I'm doing now, empty out a couple packets into it. So, hey Leonella, how are you? All right, here we go. We are ready. So this one that we're working on tonight is, I have to get my towel, is called The Pantry is Open. And it has this that says Pantry is open 24/7. And then there's another part of it that says the good stuff is in here. So that's going to go below it. And then it has a couple of little leafy kind of things, at one for each side. We're going to use those. And then it has a little whoop-de-loo thing here, but I don't know if I'm going to use that or not. This is all one transfer. So it has this little, I don't know, a little decoration kind of thing. And then, so these things are going on the silver frame. And then the spoon, excuse me, the spoon and the fork are going on my black. I'm painted this black, and this is going on here. And then we're going to put the word yum across it in red with a little something at the top. And so that's kind of a shelf sitter, and then we have a little sign. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So the first thing what is up with my voice tonight? Hold on, Charlie. First of all, I need to get this out of the way. Second of all, I need to take a drink. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is I need to get this ghost out of here from the typewriter. So I want to just spray it with some water. Did you order this one, Pam? Yeah, this is a cool one. I've been wanting to work on it. And even though I ordered a bunch of the different surfaces, they don't really fit well with it. So I got to get my magic eraser. Hold on. Let me see if I have one in the drawer here. Let me grab my magic eraser at my sink. Hold on. Okay, so these magic erasers we sell online. They are sold out right now, but they work magically. They get rid of everything that you can't get rid of with just like a regular towel and some water. So, like I said, I think I've said this to you guys before, you can get these at Dollar Tree, and I used them and they work just fine. Or you can go when you're like at one of the markets, you can get one, the regular brand magic eraser, and I think they work just as well. But you're gonna need something, especially when you're using your chalkboards over and over. It doesn't not always come off with just a towel. The ghosting part of it, the chalk paste will, but sometimes it leaves a little image, and that's what this did. All right, so this is what we're going to use first. We're going to get the big one done first, and then we'll do the little shelf sitter at the end. What I am going to do, though, is for those of you who are new, hey, Kimmy, I see you. All right, so for those of you who are new, what did I do with my wax? I ate a late dinner tonight, and I did not spend a half an hour up here preparing. Can you tell? I need my wax. Where's my wax? There it is. Usually I have all this stuff pulled out, but tonight we ate a little late dinner, so I wanted to eat. I don't like eating so late. All right, so we're going to use the min wax, and the min wax is going to be used for the wood, so that when I put the transfer on here, I don't ruin the transfer, and I also don't pull up the acrylic paint. So the way we do that is just by giving it a little, tell her to sell them, but she said she can't. I think her friend said, what? Who? What am I missing? What am I missing? I'm missing something. What do you do with the crafts that you make? Oh, I can sell them. I can absolutely sell them. And I just don't do a lot of selling because a lot of the surfaces I use over and over again. But my son and my future daughter-in-law and my husband and I were all talking about, well, I don't know if my husband was there or not, but we were just talking about the big one. I'm probably going to sell that. And then I sold my lemons, and the big rooster is for sale. So I am selling some of them, but ones that I can use the surface over and over again, then I don't sell those because I need the surfaces. But the ones that I think, it doesn't make sense for me to hang on to this and push it from one side of the room to the other because I have no more space on my walls. But yeah, I absolutely will sell any of them. And if there's a surface that I do and you absolutely can't live without it, let me know. And if I can sell it, I absolutely will. I would love to sell them. All right, but a lot of people like to make them themselves, which is an option for you to make it yourself. All right, here we go. Last time, Madeline from oh my God, I almost said my old business. Oh my God. Madeline from Chalk Couture. I'm an independent designer, and welcome everybody. And so let's get started on the pantry. And this one we're going to do sideways, and I don't think I'll do it. I guess I'll do it this way. Last night when I was doing that big old sign, some of it you guys couldn't see. So if you ever can't see, let me know, because I can always move the camera. Or if I'm talking and you can't see something and I don't realize it, let me know. Type it in the comments. Let me get, there we go. All right, so I think you can see that pretty good. I have all the comments in front of me, so that's what the deal is. People tell me, yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think, yeah, oh yeah, Erica has the dog. That's right, I sold the dog to Erica. I forgot. Yeah, I do sell some of them. And I would love to sell my big old locally grown. It's really cool. And I think I'm gonna sell that for probably $60 and you pick up the shipping. So if anybody's interested, let me know. All right, that's an 18 by 18 frame. It's huge. All right, first thing we're gonna do is we are going to fuzz our transfer because these are brand new and they're sticky. I'm a buyer or have my mom's sister make, because I know. Yeah, oh, you'll be surprised. You'll get on it. You'll get in there, Connie, and you'll be messing around with them one of these days. Oh, thanks for sprinkling, Leonella. All right, so we're going to fuzz our transfer. So I'm going to assume that there's people watching who have never seen Chalk Couture before. So I do have to kind of go through the steps. I'm going to start posting all my stuff to YouTube also. So I'm going to upload everything to YouTube starting tonight. So you may hear me say some really things that you guys are super beginner stuff, but I do need to go over it. So our transfers are sticky, especially when we first get them. So we use our fuzzing cloth, which is kind of like a kitchen rag, and you put some lint on your transfer so that it doesn't stick so hard to like the wood surface and pull up any kind of acrylic paint or any other chalk paint if you're layering. So you want to fuzz it, and these are our fuzzing cloths. And one side of it is terry cloth and the other side is microfiber. So this you can use to dry your transfers, you can dry your table, there's all kinds of things you can do. And so, and they are also big, you can just throw them in the washing machine. And I have like 3 of them. So now this is not as sticky now, so that's better, okay? But I am doing it on the chalkboard surface, so it's not as important to get it really super fuzzed, but when I do the one for the wood, then that's when we want to make sure that we're really fuzzed. I'm going to move that so you guys can see. Hopefully that'll help. All right, so what I'm going to do is place this one down, and I'm going to do the word pantry in white, and then I'm going to do the word, the open 24/7. My words are not coming out tonight. Open 24/7 in the grayish. And then I'm going to do the other part of it in white, and I'm going to do the little leafy things in probably grayish, I think. I don't want to do it in green because I'm going to use the red and silver, and I don't want this set to look Christmassy. So I don't want to do red and green. I don't think that'll work too well. All right, let me get the other one. I can go ahead and lay down the other one. Oh, here it is. I can lay down the other one too because they're not going to be on top of one another. So I'm going to just fuzz this real quick. And in case you didn't see the first time, these are brand new transfers and they're very sticky. Now you can use your transfers at least 8 to 12 times if you take care of them. You want to get them washed once you're done with them and put them, get that out of the way, put them right back on their backer sheet and then store them away however you want to store them. And they'll last for a long time. You don't really want to soak your transfers overnight, like kind of thing. I wouldn't do that. Sometimes I accidentally, excuse me, sometimes my nose is itching. Sometimes I accidentally fall asleep and I do that. And what happens is the back of the transfer starts to get loose. And when you use the magic eraser to go across it, that's when it starts to come off. So you don't really want to soak them if you have a choice. All right, so we're going to put this down here. And I am going to move this over just a little bit because I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put a bow in the corner of this one. So I think I'm going to move it over, not too far. There we go. I'm going to put a little something up here, I think. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but no, I think that's going to look weird. I changed my mind. You guys know me. You guys know I changed my mind. I'm going to do it in the middle. And then we'll see where the bow makes sense. It might not even make sense. We'll have to see. All right. So we've got these two. I'm going to do white, grayish, and then white. So grayish is like a gray beige color. I do love crafting. Connie is great, but I know her fingers. Yeah. It's, you know, you gotta, I'm getting a little arthritis in my hands too, so I feel your pain, Connie, for sure. All right, here we go. You guys are gonna see me withering away here. I'm on a diet and I'm trying to lose some weight. So hopefully from my first video to a video in 6 months from now, there's going to be a little bit of a difference. Hopefully we'll notice that. All right, so we're going to take our squeegee. I'll need you guys for encouragement. See, I just admitted to you guys, so now I have to stick to it. All right, so we're going to use our squeegees, which are made out of silicone. Is it normal for the transfers to curl a little when you wash them in cold water? Probably it curled when you pulled it off of your surface. And if it does curl on you, I mean, it's fine if it curls in the water, but not normally. It probably curled on your surface. I'm going to start chalking this by just pulling the, I'll be right back with you, Marcy. Just by pulling the chalk paste through and covering the clear area. You don't have to do the green area, just the clear area. And you want to make sure that you cover it all. So anyway, Marcy, what might have happened is when you pulled it off of the surface that you used, it was still too sticky. And when they get really sticky and you're trying to pull them off, they do curl. And usually if you just wash it and lay it on the backer sheet again, you know, once it's dry, it's fine. It should flatten out. But if it's really bad, then you need to let customer service know. If you think there's a flaw, then you can use the chat and let them know. Oh, I know, right? I have to do this. As you guys can tell, I'm not twiggy by any means. When I get up and I see myself in the videos and I get up and go get something, it's horrific. But I need to have knee surgery and I need to get off 20 pounds easily. And he doesn't want to even deal with me until I do. So I got to get it off. I got to get this knee done. All right, so anyway, enough about me. Let's get back to chalking. All right, that is the white. I'm going to find my white lid. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. And put that down. And I think I'm going to go ahead and lift this just so that I don't have to worry. It's cooler enough in here. But this is the chalk and lift method. So you're going to lift your transfer just enough to show what you've done. And I'm going to lay this back down because I see some lines that I don't like. So I want to try to get those lines out of there by pushing the chalk paste up and away from the letters. You want to make sure after you put everything down, you go through and you clear it off so that you get all the excess off. Let's see if that's better. Oh, much better. All right, so you can see that. Hopefully it looks like you can. There we go. So you can see that. So I'm just going to hit this with the blow dryer on kind of a medium warm. You don't want to do it on your transfer because you don't want your transfer to get melt, because it will melt. You don't want to do it like with a heat gun or something like that. So I just do it on warm just to get it a little bit dry. There we go. And that's really all you have to do. And then you just let it fall back down without, you don't have to push that part back down. But our transfers are pressure sensitive, so when you press on them, the pressure of your finger will help them to adhere to your surface. Oh, you know, yeah, that's what I have to do. I have to do a full knee on my left knee, but I'm still waiting to see, getting into all my medical stuff. I'm actually reasonably healthy. My cholesterol just came back fabulous, so I'm happy about that. But I do have a little arthritis-y kind of thing going on. So I have to see if my pain has to do with that, or if it has to do with just that I need a knee replacement. So anyway, all right. So we're gonna do the gray, and we're just pulling it through. And we're just going to make sure that we cover all the clear areas. And you can see, hopefully you can see, that there's still some excess chalk paste. So you want to pick that up. And you want to put it back in the jar and use it again for next time. Okay, so now here's where you want to clear away any excess that you have. You don't want to scrape it all away, but you want to just make sure that there's no lines and you have the excess off. So we'll put that there. So now I'm going to go ahead and peel this one because I don't need this. I have the other one in place. So now we're going to do that. Oh, that's cute. All right, so normally if you're home and you're doing this kind of stuff, all you have to do is throw this in a water bath and let it sit for a minute or two, and then use your magic eraser or your fingers or whatever, and just get it all clean and let it dry, and then put it back on the backer sheet. So now the beauty of working with our chalk paste is if you get a little spot that you don't want, like it maybe got on the outside of the transfer or something, then all you have to do is take a little rag and get it cleaned off. Or a little Q-tip. Sometimes even a Q-tip is better than using a rag. Now I got to be careful I don't hit that open because I haven't dried it yet. Now our chalk paste dries pretty quick. So I'm going to go ahead and just let that set. I don't need to hit it with the blow dryer. I'm going to do the good stuff's in here, all in white. So I'm going to take my chalk paste and I'm going to do some dabbing here. So dab, dab, dab. And make sure that you don't forget, if you sprinkle my video and let me know that you sprinkled, I will put you in a drawing. I do drawings at the end of every month. And by the way, people that won, all your stuff is out in the mail, so you should be getting it soon. You want to sprinkle my video, and then I'll make sure that you get a ticket for every time you sprinkle one of my Chalk Couture live videos or any of the videos that I put on my business page that have to do with Chalk Couture. And then at the end of the month, I have a drawing for some what I think are pretty cool prizes, and it's all Chalk Couture products. So if you sprinkle, put it in the comments. I'm trying to make sure I don't get off this thing here and talk at the same time. It's like trying to chew gum and, what is it? Chew gum and walk or something. All right, here we go. Just getting the excess away, taking it away, and getting the lines out of here. Okay, there we go. That's good. I think it's good. And you can kind of see when you're doing this, if you have any little weird spots, you want to make sure you get those before you peel. Okay. So when you peel, you want to make sure that you go top to bottom, bottom to top, right to left, left to right. Try not to pull it from the corner so you don't ruin your transfer. Okay, so here we go. We're going to pull it. Wow, I like this one. This one's cool. I can't remember, if I'm being honest, if this is in our new collection suite that came out April 15th, which is our add-on to our catalog, or if this is in the catalog or not, which one it's in. But I know it's newer, and it's really cool, and it comes with lots of little pieces. So let me dry this real quick. Let me show you where we're at, and then we're going to do the little leaves that go on the side. Oh, thanks for sprinkling, Connie and Tina. Hey, Angela. I don't know if I said hi to you before, but hi again. All right, so this is where we're at. Now I'm going to put the little leaves here, and then I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do with the bow, and then we'll move on to the fork and the spoon. What did I do with my leaves? Here they are. One. Two. So we're going to do that and that. I feel like I want to bring some color into this. Let's talk for 2 minutes and figure out. I don't want to do them green because I don't want to turn this into Christmas. I'm could do them in gray, and it'd be just a basic sign. Anybody else have any suggestions? Yeah, it's really cute. I can't do them in black, obviously. I was thinking about using this bow somewhere. I don't know if I can on this one, though. It might be too much. Yeah, it's too much. Well, no, what I could do is put it on the side with some raffia. Anybody have any ideas? I don't see anything popping through. Oh, yeah. Good thinking, Angela. Angela says red. That would bring the two of them together, wouldn't it? Red, white, and gray. Very smart. See, well, that's why I ask you guys. I'm going to kind of do them a little bit off-centered. All right. I like Angela's choice. Guava is an option. But I'm going to use the red for the word yum. So I feel like that's a good idea because that will make them blend. How did you get in here? Go lay down. My dog snuck in the door. She knows how to push it so that it comes open. Go lay down. She's not supposed to come in here when I'm doing this because she's noisy. All right, here we go. You all saw Sophie. I posted her picture on my page the other day. She's 3 years old, and she likes to be where I'm at. So I'm going to do these in red. I like Angela's choice. Angela, you get a star. All right, we haven't used red yet, but I have prepared it, so it's ready to go. So let's pop this red chalk paste on here. There we go. And the other one over here. Make sure when you guys are doing projects, if you're not a designer and you're just one of my customers and followers, I want to see your stuff. So put it on my page. I think you can ask permission, but I want to see what you guys are doing. Oh yeah, that was it right there. Good job, Angela. Marcy did some stuff. She's a new designer in my team now. And she showed me some things she did today. It was awesome. So I'm glad I'm teaching you guys well and you're able to do this on your own. Let me dry this. All right. How cute is that? Now see, these kinds of things I don't mind selling, but the frame is kind of dinged up a little bit, but that's how it came. But you can tell I've used it a few times. And then I hate wiping these things off because they're so cute. So that's this one. And then we'll do the other one first, the other one second, we'll do now. And then we'll figure out the ribbon situation. If I'm even gonna put anything on this at all, I don't know, we'll see. I was thinking about maybe at the bottom, but nothing real fancy. This is what I was thinking. Let me think out loud for a minute here. And then we'll see what we think. So I was thinking about the red and just doing a tie across the bottom. And, hold on. These craft stores better hurry up and open because I'm running out of stuff. I love the ribbon at Hobby Lobby. That's my favorite place to buy ribbon. And I'm running out of the ones that I really like. All right. Let me see. Let me try this. Let me try this. Let me try this. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I just have to think out loud. You know how that is. I'm going to try this and try to wrap it a couple of times and then tie the bow in here and have it go down. That might be cute. All right, so let's do this. And we'll tape it back here like we do that. We've done that before. I just want to bring some of the red that's going to be in the other sign in. And now that I've done the little leaves in there, that's awesome. So let me bring a couple of these around. That's probably enough. I'm just going to do 3. I don't need a whole bunch of them. Okay. All right, so my thought is as I think out loud. Okay, let me see. I should order online. I do, you know, I went today to Michael's. Here, let me give you a little story. I went to Michael's today and picked up some stuff like, who was telling me? Pam was telling me. So I went to Michael's today and picked up some curbside stuff, and I did it the other day. But I was telling my husband when we were in the car, it's harder to shop like online. Like I like to just walk up and down the aisles. I don't know if anybody else can relate to this, but I like to just walk up and down the aisles and just look at everything. And that's like my happy place. I love to just go like to Home Goods, Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and Target now and again, and just look at all the stuff. And then that's how I find things. So for me to shop online like that, you almost have to know exactly what you're going for. And for me, that's not really fun. I just, like sometimes when my husband's at work and I'm by myself and I have nothing to do, I'll just go walk around those stores for like 2 or 3 hours and I'm just a happy camper. That's my happy place. And I've been like that my whole life. I like to just wander and look at everything. Most men don't like that. My husband hates it. So I do it when he's at work. All right, what I'm going to do real quick is dovetail the ends of these so I don't have to do it when it's on there. I'm trying to hurry and not make my videos so long, especially if I'm going to start posting them. I don't want people to not watch them because they don't want to spend the time. All right, here we go. There's 1 and 2. Do you guys know how to dovetail to make it like a little triangle at the end? So you just fold it in half and then you go to the wire. From the inside, from the fold to the wire. And I do it backwards all the time. But the key is from the fold to the wire at an angle, and then they have a little diamond shaped end. My husband is a swap meet person. Oh yeah, well, my husband will do that. My husband does the swap meet for sure, but he's also knows what he wants to do there too. So, but we do wander there a little better than at least at the swap meet. There's things that he can look at. At the craft stores, he's not interested. It's like, hurry up and get what you need to get and get out of here. So I always do it when he's at work and when I don't have Owen. All right, here's my thought. Just a little zhuzhy thing here at the bottom. Just a little messy bow. At the bottom. That will be cute. And if you do this and your bow is too long, you can always shorten it. You want to just try to get it right in the middle. Pull them through. There we go. And then you can just zhuzh it and get it to flat where you want it. You love to walk around the shops in old, oh yeah, that's cool too. We had a friend that lived in downtown Orange. We don't go there that often because not because of any reason, but it's cool down there. They had a little festival or something. We went down for a music festival or something. All right, so here's where I am at. I think that little pop of red is cute, and I could even hot glue it right here just so that it, all right, let's see what that looks like. What do you think? I think the little pop of red makes it cute, and then we're gonna do that same ribbon at the top of the fork and knife. So let's get that one done. And then I'll show you them together. This should be pretty quick. So the wax, everything's falling behind me. I need a she shed. I need a she shed. All right, so this one is just one of the, this is what I did Bless Our Nest on. And then I painted it, sanded it. You have to sand it to get all the chalk paste off of it. Otherwise it leaves a ghost. Well, when she says swap me person, it's point, we have to ask why did he buy that? I'll have to read that comment later. So now we're gonna do the fork and the knife, and I'm not gonna cut them. There's no reason for me to cut them. I can do it at another time, but there's really no reason for me to cut them in half because I want them to be right next to one another. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave room at the top for our bow. Yep, these are gonna be perfect. And then I wax this surface so it's all dried and ready to go. So I am gonna fuzz this pretty good so that, I am gonna fuzz this pretty good. Who's this? Oh, Debbie. Hi, Debbie. I've seen you a few times, right? You've been on a few times, haven't you, Debbie? I'm pretty sure. Hold on, I have a little issue. There we go. There we go. So we're gonna fuzz the transfer on our fuzzing cloth on the terry cloth side, and we're just gonna pick it up and put it back down one more time. But you don't want to fuzz it so much that it won't stick to your surface. Now remember that. You don't want that. All right, so now I have a little plan in mind here. I want to bring this down so that I can have enough space to put a little bow up there. All right, perfect. Now I have the grayish, which will blend in with the other sign. And then I have my shimmer silver. So I think I'm going to do mostly shimmer silver and just some dabs of the grayish in there and do like we talked about. I'm talking back to you instead of typing. We've all done it. Believe me, we have all done it. So I'm going to use the majority of the time. I mean, the majority of the transfer is going to have the shimmer silver. But then I'm also going to, hey Kat, I'm also going to put some of this grayish in there. All right, I don't like the fact that that's not sticking. This is a brand new transfer too. I probably over fuzzed it. All right, so we've got that. Then I've got this. I'm just gonna put a little bit here and there. All right, so I'll go ahead and I can use this one. Remember how I taught you that you're gonna twist it around kind of to give it sort of a, you don't want it to be so blunt. And especially with the silver, I really want to mix that silver in a lot. I don't want it to all be, like, I don't want it majority of it to be white. I want the majority of it to be silver. I have no idea if this is going to work or not, but we're going to find out. Just, you know how silverware, when it shines in the light and stuff, I'm hoping that that's what I'm going to get with this. Okay. I don't want too much of the grayish. Okay, so we're gonna clear this one. I'll do it on the lid of the, where'd it go? Here it is. I'll just do it on the lid. I can't put it back in the can. So I want to make sure that I get lots of the shimmer silver in there. Just a touch of the white. Hopefully you guys can see this. All right. I forgot where I put it. All right, here we go. Now I'm just going to clear everything off and try not to get any gray on my black board here. Okay, and that doesn't really matter down the center. I want to make sure that I have lots of, I want to make sure that it's mostly this shimmer and not too much grayish. So I'm kind of just going over some of the grayish areas that seem to pop out a little. All right, here we go. All right, so let's see what that looks like. Oh, cool. Wait till you see that. I sound like I've never done this before. This is so cool. That's why I love this. And I said this before and I'll say it again. Debbie says the same thing. Every time I pull it, I get so surprised and so excited. Debbie, Lord, are you in my VIP group yet? I didn't know if you were like really, really into crafting and things like that. You might want to jump into my VIP group. I do a lot of stuff in there that I can't do on my business page. I see my numbers going up, so if you are watching and you're new, please say hello. Look how cool is that. Can you see the difference of the two colors? So it kind of looks like silverware, right? I think. To me it does. I'm going to dry it real quick. And Debbie, make sure you type this time. Don't talk to me. Yeah, I can't hear you. Make sure this is really dry. Isn't it cool? I'll show you one more time. Well, if you're interested, Debbie, just type VIP in the comments and I'll send you the link. So this is really dry, but I want to make sure that it's really dry because we're going to put the other transfer on top of it, and it doesn't hurt to hit it with some wax, which is what I'm going to do real quick. And just make sure, once I figure out what I did with my wax. There it is. I'm just going to hit it with a little bit of wax, just really lightly in that lower area. Super, super light, but just to make sure that I don't have a lifting issue. If you don't know, if you don't have a way to get to like Lowe's or Home Depot and get wax, if you're doing some of this kind of stuff, then all you have to do is we do have it online. It's in my website. It's a little chapstick kind of thing. So grab it if you're grabbing some other things. If anybody's interested in what I'm using tonight, it is on my website, and once I post the picture, I will put all the transfers and the colors I used and everything, just in case you're interested. Especially the people from YouTube. If you're watching from YouTube, go to my page, Chalk and Craft with Maddie J on Facebook. Like my page, turn on notifications, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. All of you guys need to go on and subscribe to my YouTube channel also. What was I saying? Oh, and then when you get to my page, you'll see the list of supplies that I used. All right, so I'm going to fuzz this, and I'm going to do it one more time. I just want to make sure I don't ruin what I've got going on here. So I'm going to put this across here. I'm going to do it straight. Okay, so again, if you're new and you're not, you've never seen this done before, we want to push down with your finger and make sure it's nice and firm, so that the ink doesn't go underneath the transfer on you and cause a bleed. On a chalkboard, it's no big deal. You just take it out, start over again, but when you're doing wood, you want to make sure that it's nice and firm. But at the same time, not too much that you're going to pull the chalk paste off. But because we did the wax, we should be good. Okay, and we're going to stir, stir, stir our chalk paste one more time. And we're going to hit it with a little red. And that should be way too much, but I'm going to use it anyway. Okay, just be careful that you don't bring it onto the black by going too fast. I was telling my future daughter-in-law, Stephanie, I think she's watching, that sometimes when I don't plan what I'm going to do, they end up coming out better than the ones that when I do plan. I'm really liking this one. I might have to sell this set. And whoever buys it will have to just like the rusticness of the silver sign frame. It's just kind of bent in a couple of little places from being moved around. All right, this is gonna be cute. I can hardly wait. Oh my God. Seriously? All right, here we go. This shows you how quickly and easily you can put together a sign. How long did that take me? 5 minutes? If I didn't talk, it would have taken me 3 minutes. Okay. Yes, it's going to be super cute. So let me dry this, and then I'm going to do the same thing at the top. I'm going to use my twine and a red messy bow at the top, and we are done. So how cute is this going to be in a black and white kitchen? Oh my gosh, so cute. All right, so let's do this one, just like we did the other one. We'll go like this. Hopefully that's dry. All right, so I'm just gonna pin it down. If I end up selling this, I'll hot glue it and make it permanent. Okay, so let me just wrap this a couple of times. Don't fall. I knew you were gonna fall. All right, that's gonna do it right there. All right, let me put one more piece of tape. Let me cut a little messy bow and fix this. And then I think this is too much. Yeah, it's too much. Too much, too much. But that part might not be. Time out for a sec. Let me just see something here. I have a bow in here that I might use. I might try to get it out without it coming apart and then tie it into there. First things first, let me put a piece of... My twine just rolled across the room. Where did it go? Time out, my twine just rolled across the room. Okay. Here we go. I'm just going to do the same thing that I did to the other one so that they kind of look like they're a set, sort of. Well, they are a set. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and cut this out of here. Always make sure you save your stuff. You never know when you're going to use it again. Because there's nothing wrong with this bow if it stays together. All right, let me try to keep it together here. Let me just pull this, pull that, wrap this. Let's see. I just don't want it to let go, because if it lets go, it's over. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see how that looks. All right, now I'm going to just attempt to hold this together and try to try to keep this bow in here. Hold on. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted right there. Perfect. God gave us teeth for more than just eating. Okay, there we go. Now I'm just going to zhuzh this back out again because it's been laying around. And I might fix this one that looks a little bigger, but it looks really cute. Where's the pull on that one? Where is the pull? Oh well, I'll figure it out when I'm not holding you guys up. How cute are these? Here's one. There it is. We want that to go straight. And here's the other one. So how am I going to do this? Like this. So here's one. And then here's the other one. So I will take pictures of these and I will post them, and I will put the list of the things that I used. Thanks for hanging in there with me. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow night at 7:30. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the, or problems or anything, put them in the comments. Type VIP if you want to join my VIP group, and type, what was the other thing I said? Oh, in my VIP group, if you want any of the bundles, type bundle. It's in there. All right, have a great night, y'all. See ya.